speaking of people who trying to stay relevant, let's talk about Lil Kim. So apparently she did an interview with Nick Cannon where I'm sitting there looking like, how you doing an interview and where's the lighting? You're in a car. He's asking you a question. And so, yeah, this clip came from the Neighborhood Talk, where Kimmy Blanco basically said that she hates when her, well, it was kind of like the headline was deceiving, where they was like, she hate her fans. She don't hate all her fans. She hates the ones that pretty much try to act like they know what's best for her career. Quite as Kim, I don't even think Lil Kim knows what's best for her career. So let's get into the clip and we will come back and talk. Please hold.
Then I gotta ask that question: what inspires Lil Kim?
My family, my friends, people who believe in me. Listen, I'm about to say something, and I mean, some people might say, but I can't stand my fans sometimes, yo.
Why?
I hate them because they don't get it. I really feel like some of the, and I'm not talking to all of them, obviously, but like the ones that think they know me, think they control me, think that they know best for me.
The fanatics, the stands.
Yeah, and the ones that, those are the ones that just, I told them, believe it or not, y'all are the reason why we're not where we're supposed to be yet.
Oh, wow. Tell me more. They love you, though. They just love you with so much passion and conviction.
Yeah.
They feel like they're so close to you.
Yeah, but, we gotta, elevation was always my thing. The reason why I think I'm still moving out is because I had learned to say, I don't give a fuck. Fuck whatever I don't care no more. I'm gonna do it my way.
And I mean, you've been proven doing it your way has worked this far.
Yeah, and then the last few years, I'm just like, you know what, whatever.
So then I got.
Okay, it's no shade. And I love Lil Kim down. She will always be the queen bee. Before Beyonce done swagger, or the Beehive done swagger jacked it and called Beyonce the queen bee. But what has Lil Kim been doing in the past couple of years when she's talking about, I'm going to start doing things my way? And my thing is this, you should have been doing things your way. Why you weren't like trying to dictate, excuse me, why are you sitting over here trying to dictate your career around what you think that your fans or whatever want you to do? You should be up in here doing what you feel is right for your career and not just be listening to what your fans want. But I also feel that, in my opinion, I don't feel like post the Naked Truth because, well, maybe we should go with La Bella Mafia. I mean, the Naked Truth, I didn't mind it. There were some songs in there that I love. I love Whoa, whoa, whoa. I had to, I didn't want to say the N-word so many damn times up in here. That's why I was mumbling it. But they had some good bops on that album. But the reality is it's like, once she got out of jail and she released that album, I don't feel like Kim really applied herself. I don't know if it was necessarily the industry that was kind of like, oh, she's tainted because of, the prison thing. Because you went to federal prison where they treat men completely different. If you come out of jail as a man, I don't think your career suffered as much. And then it was the Nicki Minaj thing where Little Kim was trying to make her comeback. She did claim that Slim and Baby stole her style and gave it to Nicki. And yeah, Kim started the Barbie thing and all this. How many licks when you seen that video and all this stuff? Like, she definitely started the whole Barbie thing. Black Barbie dressed up Bagari. She was doing the Barbie thing, but Nicki took it and ran with it and evolved it into more of a crossover artist. She was doing that raunchy rap, but she was also doing the pop stuff. So she evolved in different ways. Little Kim, I felt like she had her pop moments, but she was still trying to rule her music into like that hardcore respecting the rap game type situation. She didn't really cross over into that thing that she could have. And so it might be a mixture of things. Also, the countless surgeries where it's like they said about Michael Jackson, you don't know if you black or white. It's like she was black, then she was morphed into a white woman. Then she went from Lil Kim to Lil Kim G. Then she became Asian or Blasian, whatever, or Coblasian, as Tiger Woods used to refer to himself as. I don't know if he still does. Remember, excuse me, they asked Tiger Woods, what was he? He said, I'm Caucasian, Caucasian, black, and Asian. Well, I'm not thinking of that kimchi song, "Fat Fem," no fat femmes are Asians. I was thinking that was like trying to make the Kabla Asian thing into a song. No Kabla Asians, doom doom. No Kabla Asians, doom doom. Remember when she couldn't dance and she was the okay? I'm going on a tangent, but I don't know. Let me read some of the comments over at Neighborhood Talk and see what some people were saying. Because I don't know if necessarily it's right for her to blame us, the fans. And let me tell you something. I love Lil Kim Down for back in the day. And, I love hardcore and I love a lot of the songs off that record. And I love a lot of the songs from the Bella Mafia and Notorious KIM and a lot of the earlier stuff. But since then, a lot of us are grown. We got bills, we got a life, we got things. I ain't really following Kim like that. Quiet as it's kept, I don't even really follow female rap like I used to when I was younger. So if they like with Megan Thee Stallion and all these other girls and Cardi B, it's like, yeah, I listen to their songs and I work the events when they come to the garden, but I'm not really caught up in the whole female rap thing like I was when I was a kid. It's not like a thing for me anymore. I don't really listen to hip hop like that anymore because hip hop has changed so much. But so I don't think you necessarily blame us. You got to take accountability for why your career has stalled. No shade, and that's no shade. But some of the people said, I love Lil Kim Down, but she needs to be self-aware. Number one, the beef with Nicki Minaj did her no favors. Well, I don't know if that was necessarily her fault because it comes to show like after we see how Nicki is, people have kind of been like, well, damn, Kim was right. So I don't know if we should necessarily say that her beef with Nicki, yeah, at the time, it definitely tainted her career, but now people see that Kim was the problem. Because Nicki getting beefs with a lot of female rappers. Pick one. I'm talking about the female ones. And then they said, two, the quality of her music after La Bella Mafia went down significantly. Well, that's true. And three, the plastic surgeries. Another person said, Little Kim just simply couldn't keep up with the time. And then on top of that, Nicki Minaj came in like a true powerhouse and dominated the game. Kim had a nice run. But that's no shade. I agree. They said the era is done. That's what another person said. Another person said it's because people only bring her up when they're not mad, when they're mad at Nicki Minaj, instead of actually supporting her and listening to her music. Well, they got a point with that too. And I feel like they do the same thing in certain situations with Cardi B. Y'all don't like Nicki, and you have valid reasons, but you don't like her, but you want to use someone else to justify your hatred towards that other person. If you like, you can like multiple female rappers, but I'm not going to sit and like one person over another because that last one was problematic or I had an issue with something that other person says. It just feels like it just comes across as disingenuous and fake. Okay, this is shady, but I'm gonna read it. Somebody said, unfortunately, her ghostwriter passed away and her music wasn't hitting after that. There's always got to be someone that writes that read of in there. Then another one said, I think you altering your looks plays a huge part. We love you just the way you were. I don't believe she loved it. Well, yeah, I definitely get that. Like she was going through a lot of situations, insecurities. People was calling her ugly when Kim was not ugly before all the surgeries. And you got to be right within yourself before you could accept the outside. It's kind of like what RuPaul always says: if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love somebody else? And I do feel like all the surgeries or whatever was due to a lot of hatred and judgment she was getting from other people. So she thought changing up her looks and stuff would make her more attractive. It just made you look crazy. Another person said, "Love you down, Kimmy, but you just couldn't keep up." And with Nicki and Download was a horrible comeback song after getting out of jail. It's a list of actual reasons you couldn't progress past your prime, boo. Just enjoy the legend status and appreciate still being booked. And I do agree with that. That maybe at this point it's like I don't know. Maybe what Kim needs to do is a reality show, or maybe she needs not even a reality show. Maybe she needs to do like she needs to get into entrepreneurial stuff, like makeup line, a wig line, a nail line, a clothing. Well, I was gonna say a clothing line. Clothing line might be difficult, but like come out with a wig. You wear wigs all the damn time. Come out with a wig line or a bag line or something like that. Get your Jessica Simpson on with like a shoe affordable shoe line or whatever the case is, and do something business wise like that. I just feel like Kim don't apply herself, or maybe it's better like at this point in your career be a socialite. And if you need to get out there and get bookings like at Summer Jam or some rap festival or some little event where they want to have you where you could do a couple of shows and you just get out there and perform your old hits with a couple of backup dancers, then get your bag that way. Live for the whole fact that you are an icon. You were good for the time that you were, which is of my generation. Because you came out with music when I was in high school. So um enjoy that time that you had. You still an icon in the eyes of the hip hop female rap world. So accept that, and that's that. Because I feel like I just don't. This rubbed me the wrong way, Chad. That you out here blaming us for your career being stagnant. That's on you, sis. You can't blame us. So I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story? Do you agree with Lil Kim saying that she mad at her fans? She said she hates y'all because she be wanting to do different things and y'all be acting like y'all know what's best for her career. I'd be damned if I allow some people that buy my shit dictate how my career goes. You just don't got the right people behind you that's really pushing you to do other things. And maybe you do need, and look, there's nothing wrong as a rapper to get somebody, a co-writer, a ghostwriter, whatever the case is, to help you write your shit. It's always the thing I hate is that people get so much, they go harder on women for doing it. But some of y'all male faves are notorious for using ghostwriters, and y'all don't say nothing regarding that. So why is it a problem when it's a woman? So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this story. And I understand, like with hip hop, that it's supposed to be about you as a rapper. You authentically are supposed to write your stuff because it should be, your experiences is coming from you. But also, this is the music business. And if men can go around, male rappers go around using whole ghostwriters to write their stuff and get away with it and can have success, then y'all shouldn't be as hard on the women for doing it. It just shows y'all gender bias. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.